What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today I am going to be breaking down the trades that I have taken in the past couple of days. I took one trade last Friday and then another trade today, both of them winners, and I haven't traded any other day. Didn't trade on Monday and didn't trade on Tuesday, so I'm just going to break down those two trades. Okay, before we get started, I have very bad news, all right, for me and for the people that are interested in following my journey and stuff. Um, I made a mistake. I didn't over leverage or anything like that. I didn't lose the accounts on Apex. I did lose them, but it wasn't my fault. Well, it was my fault, but I'm not really sure if what they're saying is true. All right, so here's what happened. I lost all 5 accounts that I had. All the 500 accounts that I had with Apex, I lost them. And this is what happened. So, last week on Monday, I had a trade that I took on gold, alright? I took the trade like I always do on Tratovate, alright? I always make sure to switch the contract. You guys know, for the people that trade futures, that the contract for gold and SPX and everything, they keep changing every single month, alright? I always change it every single month, but for any reason, for some reason, on Monday, last Monday, when I took the trade, I lost the account on 1 second. All right, in 1 second, I was in drawdown for like $27, and then it got me out of the trades. All right, and then Tuesday I couldn't trade on all the accounts. Wednesday I couldn't trade in all the accounts, but they were still showing up on my Apex dashboard. But on Tratovate, it said that I didn't have any account available. All right, so it was weird. So I emailed Apex to ask what happened with my accounts, that I thought that was like an error or something in the system, that it was going to be fixed by the next day, because I know that once in a while they're down on Tratovate and you cannot trade, or they had like a couple errors and stuff that then they fix, and then the next day you can trade again normally. All right, so that's what I thought happened on Monday. But no, when they emailed me back, they said that I lost like $3,000 in like 3 seconds, and I'm like, how is that possible? How is that possible? How did I lose $3,000 in like 3 seconds when I only had one contract on gold? I had one contract per account on gold, and they said that it is because I used the wrong contract. All right, so I was trading on the contract from last month, not the contract that we're supposed to be trading on this month. Um, for me, I cannot prove it 100% because I already took the trade, but I'm pretty sure I changed the contract. I'm pretty sure I did. I cannot prove it. I don't remember 100%, but I'm like 90% sure that I had the contract, the actual contract that we're supposed to be using. But they said that they took my accounts, nothing else, and it was my fault. On my account, when I took the trade, it was saying I was down $27, but then when they sent me the screenshot of my accounts, I was down like 3K in each account, so I lost the accounts. I don't know how that happened. I don't know why, for whatever reason, I was trading on the old contract and why they say that, but I'm pretty sure I was trading on the new contract. I don't know, but I left it over there. I took the rest of the week off. On Wednesday I took it off, and then Thursday I took it off. On Friday I came back. I gave Apex another chance. Um, Even though I think this is bullshit, I still don't know if I actually traded the wrong contract or not. I cannot prove it 100%. I'm 90% sure, but there's still like a doubt in me. So for whatever reason, I didn't have any problems with them for the past year that I've been trading with them. So I decided to give them another try. If I get some bullshit like this again, I'm going to be switching to Top Step. All right, I'm saying it right here. If I get some bullshit again with Apex, I'm going to be switching to Top Step, and I'm going to share with you guys over here. But yeah, that's the end of the story. So I lost all the accounts, but we're back on another Apex account. We're taking the challenge, and we're yeah, I already got funded on Friday. I just got a good trade on Friday that I'm going to share with you guys. I got funded on Friday. For those of you guys that trade on Apex, you know you can get funded on the same day. Use one day on trading. And then today I took the first trade on the funded account, and it was a winner. So let's break down the trade on Friday, which ended up making me money. All right. So this was the first trade on the account. This was while I was taking the challenge. I shared this on the Discord as well. And it was this liquidity graph right here. All right. was a buy for liquidity graph. So first of all, what can we see on gold? We are consolidating on gold. What else can we see on the EMAs? The 200 is flat. So whenever the 200 is flat and you see the price action going above the 200, under the 200, above the 200, under the 200, those are the best times to be trading liquidity graphs. And this is exactly what I got over here. I got a liquidity graph over here. All right, so let me put, oh, I don't have the replay. Okay, I don't know what's going on with my trading view, but anyways, this was a trade over here at this area right here. The liquidity graph was this candle. It took this swing low and this swing low right here. That's the liquidity graph, and it ended up closing bullish, closing above the swing lows from the previous two times. So I took the buy at the break of the candle right there. We did together in the Discord group, and then it went for more than a 1-to-1, a little bit more than a 1-to-1, but TP got hit literally in like a candle. Like this candle was literally almost at TP already. It just needed a small push on the next candle, and that was TP right there. And then I took a second trade, which I didn't send it to the Discord because we already won at the Discord. I don't want to, mess the win streak or anything, and that's the deal. One trade a day. If we win, we don't trade. But in this case, I was taking a challenge. So and this was already going to be like the third liquidity graph, all right, in a row. So I'm gonna share with you. So this low right here was taken by this week. That's one liquidity graph. This low right here, this low was taken by this week, both lows, all right, which is the trade that we took on the Discord. And then now this high was taken, the liquidity was taken by that small red candle right there. So I ended up taking a sell as well as a liquidity graph right there. That's a high, boom. You guys can see that it wicked above the high, didn't close above the high. So I ended up taking a sell right here. Still the same stuff, right? 200 EMA is flat. We didn't close past the high, the swing high, and we're getting a candle break. And then here I left runners. And this is the trade that I actually ended up passing my account, all right, and getting me funded. So this was a trade on Friday. Now let me break down the trade that I took today, which is Wednesday. We didn't trade Monday or Tuesday. I didn't see any good setups to share, and if I'm not seeing any good setups, I'm not taking anything. All right. And this was a trade that I posted today in the morning. You can see it on my IG, on my Instagram. We took it together in the signals group, and it literally hit TP in like 4 candles. So it was like a 20-minute trade, 5-minute supply. Again, break of structure. Right here we broke that low, so right here this was a break of structure. 5-minute supply with a gap right there. You guys can see that red candle left a gap, green candle we still had like a small gap right here. Once a green candle got printed, and then the next candle tapped the zone, filled the gap, and then it literally gave the break of the candle as well. So I got in right there. We all got in at the break of the candle, and then the rest was history. 1-to-1 hit, and this was the first trade of the account for me. All right, so perfect. We're starting the week good. We still have Thursday and Friday left, so let's see what we get. I'm going to do a breakdown at the end of the week, and yeah, hopefully we can keep the winning streak going. And that sucks that we lost the account with Apex. I don't know if it was bullshit or if it was actually my fault, but whatever. I just wanted to share my experience. I'm not blaming it on them 100%, but at the same time, I'm like 90% sure that I switched my contract, because in like a year, this has never happened to me. I always make sure to switch the contracts. But whatever, it happened already. We cannot complain about it. I lost all the 500 accounts. It sucks. Yes, it sucks. But we're back on track, and let's keep getting payouts. All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you like the video, and take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.